At the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets reckless, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, Saint us that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land and of the free and the home of the brave.
Hey, thanks, Dexter Sadler. Wonderful job. Once again, we welcome the Aurora Dental Care Day at the Park. Second game of two. Yoramatsu Miners against the Chugiak-Eagle River Chinooks. The Chinooks starting lineup is shortstop number 6, Reese Vassar, leading off. Batting second, center fielder number 3, Kai Butler. Batting third, left fielder number 18, Cade Carrington. In the fourth spot, DH number 25, Ty Beck. Batting fifth, first baseman number 21, Cal Wynn. Batting sixth, right fielder 24, Kirby Jenkins. Seventh spot, third baseman number 1, Drew Hurst. And in the eighth spot, catcher number 13, Luke Zaromsky. And batting ninth, second baseman number 4, Carter Reed.
All right, wasting no time. Let's get ready to play some baseball here. Game 2 of this doubleheader between the Miners and the Chinooks. Miners winners of game 1 by a score of 5-0. See what they could do here. In game 2, Brady Clark fires in strike 1 to get us underway. Brady Clark making the start. Miners down to 4 actual starting pitchers, as in guys that are normally starters. He's coming in filling a spot, a hole that the Miners are going to need something solid. That one's fouled away quickly. 0-2 to the leadoff hitter, Reese Vassar. Reese Vassar leads it off, followed by Kai Butler and Phoenix West here. That's 1-2-3 for the Chinooks. Lineup just read by our PA guy. Before we hopped in, there's a ball 1-2 now.
Yeah, dude, we were told 7 o'clock, and they take the field, and, I guess we're going. And you know what? I'm not mad, but I am stressing trying to get everything done right here.
Yeah, Kaden Bessent along with Ben Cameron, as this one's going to be fouled off. Kenya Millar at first giving chase, but runs out of room. This kind of spurred upon us within, I'd say, less than 10 minutes ago. We were sitting down eating, not with no lineups or anything. So here we are, though. Brady Clark making his first start of the season. He's came out the bullpen 9 times. ERA's a 1.46 through 12 1/3. Vassar hits this one high and deep to left field, but Will Millard will trot back a few feet in front of the wall to make the catch for out number 1.
Good start. He got ahead in the count early and then just able to get a routine fly ball for his guy out there.
Kai Butler.
That brings up the center fielder, Kai Butler for the Chinooks. Hit cleanup in game 1. He went 0 for 2, drew a walk, struck out twice. Mentioned Miners won 5-0. 5 runs on, 9 hits. Chinooks only 2 hits against Cooper Grace and Connor Mundy. First pitch swinging. Butler hits this one to right field, giving chase to his left is Babcock. There's another out, number 2.
You'll always take a first pitch out. That's good for Clark right here. Get going. Especially a guy who is usually a reliever, so who knows how long his leash is, going off of pitch count.
Only going to play 7 innings. Here's Phoenix Westig's in the 3-hole hitter. But I mentioned Clark. He's thrown 12 1/3 out of 9 appearances out the bullpen. As he throws ball 1 to Phoenix West. Clark has 3 saves on the season. He kind of filled in to that closer role for the Miners whenever called upon. That whip under 1 at a .97. Brady Clark's been a solid arm for the Miners. This one hit. Foul side over towards third base. Godfrey giving chase, and he makes a catch right on top of his hat for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down, go the Chinooks. Miners picking up the sticks when we come back. All right, bottom of the first. Getting the start on the hill for the Chinooks is Drew McCartney, making his 7th start of the season. He's got a 1-1 win-loss, and through 21 innings, he's got a 4.71 ERA, only 6 strikeouts. He faces a Miner team that just scored 5 runs, all in 1 inning the last time they were hitting in the bottom of the 6th of Game 1, just less than an hour ago. Jackson Babcock leads us off in right field, followed by Will Godfrey at third. Austin Park hitting third at short. Kenyon Millar cleanup at first base. Hitting fifth, the left fielder, Will Millard. Hitting sixth, the DH, Alex Pearson. Hitting seventh in center field, Cash Millar. Hitting eighth at second, Diesel Toth. And Hazen Enoy rounds out the order as the catcher for Game 2 of this doubleheader. Babcock, 7 hits, all singles over the past 3 games. All 7-inning contests, too, which means maybe some plate appearances taken away from him as well. But he's swinging a hot stick. CC's ball 1 from McCartney.
Yeah, for Babcock, he kind of struggled with the BABIP luck, hitting a lot of deep flyouts, hard lineouts. But now recently over this, stretch where he's got 3 straight multi-hit games, he's just dropping it right in front of outfielders, finding holes.
Yeah, last 3 at-bats for Babcock were singles in Game 2. Game 1, I beg your pardon. He went 3 for 4, drove in a run in that 6th inning where the Miners played at 5. He's swinging here, pulls this one foul. It'll be 2-1 to the Miners' leadoff hitter here. It's the 2nd game in a row Babcock hitting leadoff. See if that change continues to work for the Miners, who now move in to first place and a tie with the Bucks after winning Game 1, pushing the Chinooks down to 3rd place. A lot of baseball left to be played. 2-1 upstairs, 3 balls and a strike to Jackson Babcock. And sophomore out of the Colorado School of Mines. McCartney's 3-1, fouled away. Count runs full. This is, I believe, the 4th game in a row. Yeah, starting at yesterday's doubleheader. We've gotten 4 different script decorations behind home plate. This one says Matt Sue in script. The other one said Valley in Game 1. And then yesterday we saw a Miners M. And then in Game 2 we saw Miners in script. I've yet to see who's doing that.
Yeah, I didn't get to see who it was.
Payoff hit over towards second. That's Carter Reed on to first after he stumbles, able to make the play for out number 1.
Good first at bat. You got to a full count.
Now batting
Pretty
third
solid,
baseman number 4, Will Godfrey.
I'm still, I just finished up my book. But, I thought it was hilarious. We're ready to go.
Yeah, thank goodness all of our equipment just stayed where it was, and we didn't try to do anything fancy thinking we had time to get away with that. So now Will Godfrey digging in with one away, bottom of the first. 6-pitch at bat from Babcock is it's a ball. Oh, no, it's called a strike. Late call by the home plate umpire. There's strike 1. Godfrey drew 3 walks in game 1. Went 0 for 1 with the pop out, but when you get on base 3 times, I say it's a pretty efficient day.
Very much so. It's about like the third or fourth time he's walked 3 times in a single game.
Off the hands and into left field for a base hit. Will Godfrey finds some green grass. There's a first hit for the Miners today.
That's his first hit in a while. Usually just getting on because he walks, but got to feel good to put it in play and find grass.
Shortstop number 11, Austin Park.
Austin Park digging in now for the Miners with Will Godfrey. Over at first after that single off the hands. Got to go all the way back 7 days ago, July 19th, against the Oilers. Will Godfrey singled in the 8th inning of that game. That's his last hit. Since then, though, he's been on base, trust me. Just walk after walk. Shortstop out of BYU. First pitch. Breaking ball in there for strike 1. Park's seen a lot of breaking stuff lately. Don't want to say it's caused him to struggle, but the amount of stuff that he's seen has certainly changed what he's been able to do as a hitter.
Yeah, and he came up huge, and to lead off that 6th inning, was seeing everything breaking away and was able to adjust with 2 strikes and go the other way with it. Started that huge inning that got him the win.
There's ball 1. Certainly, you can't just keep throwing breaking balls on the outer half of the plate to Austin Park and expect him not to adjust. As good of a hitter as he is, he's going to find a way to put bat on ball. McCartney going over to first. Not a balk, but he kind of jolted with his body right before making that throw. One breaking ball hit out towards center field, towards Kai Butler, running on, able to make the grab. Godfrey caught halfway all the way to second, but that ball gets away on the throw towards whiff at first. Godfrey will stay put right there. Could have been trouble inning double play, but the throw not on line from Kai Butler. It stays alive, but 2 outs now.
Whoa, that was weird. This early on in the game, Godfrey just couldn't read if that was going to fall or not, and because if it did, he was in trouble of getting thrown out at second on the force out, Butler coming in. So that's just a tricky play as a base runner.
Godfrey just slightly past halfway, going towards second. Butler's throw, not able to get him. Now Canyon Millar hitting cleanup once again for the Miners. That RBI single in that 6th inning to drive in Austin Park. That was actually the go-ahead run driven in by Canyon. CC's ball 1 downstairs from McCartney.
Yeah, even if they didn't get 4 more after that, that would have been just enough since they didn't allow any runs. But yeah, that was huge for him going the other way with 1. Take the lead. Just super clutch plate appearance right there.
Godfrey aggressive lead over at first. That one inside 2-0 to Canyon Millar. So for Drew McCartney, he's faced the Miners a couple of times. Opening day, that exhibition game, Miners won 14-5. McCartney came in and threw 1 perfect inning with a couple of punch-outs. Now on June 17th, a league game that the Chinooks won, McCartney threw 4 innings, gave up 1 run on 4 hits. So he's seen success in only 5 innings against the Miners. Two-0 pitch on the way. This one popped up right next to the first base bag. Whiff, backpedaling, makes the catch in foul ground. That's out number 3. Will Godfrey's 1-out single stranded on the base pass. Scoreless as we go to the second. All right, scoreless as we head into the second inning here at Herman Brothers Field. Once again, Kaden Bessent along with my partner, Ben Cameron. We have spontaneously found our way, set up, ready to go. I think this is going to feel more like the first inning for us. Brady Clark gets the start in game 2. 3 up, 3 down. Went the Chinooks on only 8 pitches. Brady Clark making his first start of the season. He looked absolutely nails.
Filled up the zone, and, you know, hey, you get weak contact, easy outs for your guys. That's what happened. 2 flyouts and a pop-up. Everybody under everything.
Yeah, and Brady Clark. He's a redshirt sophomore out of St. John's, a team that went to the Tuscaloosa Super Regional. They were just a couple wins away from Omaha. Hometown of Bayport, New York. Long ways from home, that's for sure. And an incredible summer for him with the Miners. Brady, a guy over the past year, he's picked up 3 to 5 mile an hour velo on the mound. His first pitch misses outside to Ty Beck, the cleanup hitter for the Chinooks. 4-5-6 due up, with Beck the DH starting things off. Sun behind some clouds for the first time in a long time today. That one fouled off for strike 1.
Thank you. The sun was killing me right now. I'm wearing my shades right now as I have the headset on. It's kind of squeezing my head, so might go down a hat size very soon.
Yeah, dude. And what if you went down a hat size? You'd be like,
don't do it.
A 7 3/4.
I think that's what I am now.
Check swing. They peeled down the first. It didn't go, so it's 2-1. I was going to say 8 and say you have a big head, but
no. I knew a dude who had, in high school, he wore a hat size 8, and we were like, dang. It's a dome, dude.
No, I think I'm 7 1/4. But even if it's all new era hats, let's say, not all 7 1/4s are created equally. I've learned that. Clark's 2-1 on the outer half, 4 strike 2.
Oh, wait, I'm not 3/4. I'm 7 1/2, not 3/4. But, you know, I have thick hair and whatnot, so that kind of adds to it.
I mean, yeah, whichever hairstyle you're rocking with affects the size fitted hat you wear, which is why I don't like them as much. I like to be able to adjust the hats that I have, wear them all the time. This count's going to run full to Ty Beck.
I used to collect Astro New Era hats, but then my head grew a bit. And also, I'm not a hat guy anymore. We'll see if that returns. Probably not.
Clark, payoff pitch to Beck. Wave and a miss. There's a first strike. Strikeout of the day for Brady Clark. One away here. Top of the second.
First baseman number 21.
Cal Whiff.
Cal
The first
Whiff.
baseman for the Chinooks will dig in here. In game 1, Cal Whiff 0 for 3, couple of strikeouts. Foul tip caught by Enoy for strike one. The first doubleheader game flew by. We played 7 innings. Actually, should I say 6.5 innings in 2 hours and 8 minutes. Pop up in foul ground towards the Miners dugout. 3 Miners give chase, and they all run out of room. But 0-2 on whiff.
Yeah, the game was flying by, and we could have had the sub 2 hour mark if they didn't want to score 5 there, bat around in the 6th, but hey, we're all good and just a bit past our usual 6 o'clock start time, about 50 minutes, 2 less innings. So, maybe depending how this game goes, we might get out of here at the usual time.
Maybe something close to it. Clark's 0-2. Popped up, but out of play.
Well, no, 50 minutes is kind of a long 2 innings, so yeah, whatever.
So game 1 of our doubleheader started at 4. This one following supposedly 45 minutes after was a deal. It felt more like 25 to 30. Maybe a little bit more, but Clark misses upstairs. It's 1-2, but the Bucks and the Pilots did something really weird today. They started their doubleheader at 8 a.m.
I don't know why they came to that decision.
Whoever made
they're
that
both at
decision,
home.
they found something off the streets of Anchorage.
I don't know, dude. There had to be something going on after. Maybe they have like an event. I don't know.
Could be.
No, you go.
No, it could be true.
No, that's true, yeah. Apparently we pushed that doubleheader up yesterday to a 2 o'clock start for that host family dinner after, which I wanted to do that today, 2 o'clock start. I don't know why we were waiting until 4 for a doubleheader, but, it's not my call.
2-2, hit high in the air in center field. Cash Millar will come forward, and a bit to his left, there's out number 2.
Just a lot of easy outs so far off the bat. Clark just getting everyone to be under it, basically.
That brings up 6-0 hitter Kirby Jenkins in right field today for the Chinooks.
Kirby Jenkins.
Let me tell you this real quick. Greatest MLB The Show Diamond Dynasty pitcher ever that I was with. Probably Fergie Jenkins.
Fergie?
Yeah, Fergie Jenkins. Just Kirby sounds close, but.
Strike 1 to Jenkins. There's that sun coming back out of them clouds. Oh, one hit in the air into left field. Will Millard will range in, camping under it. And there's out number 3, another quick 3 up, 3 down for Brady Clark. So go to the bottom of the 2nd.
Hitting off the bottom of the second.
We're in the bottom of the second inning
Left field
for the Miners.
number
5, 6, 7
19,
due up. Led off
Will
by our
Millard.
left fielder, Will Millard. Against Drew McCartney. Millard hitless in game 1, 0 for 2, but did come around to score a run in that 6th inning where the Miners played at 5 after he got hit by a pitch. Breaking ball in there for strike 1 to Millard. Oh and 1 to Millard. Swings and misses at the breaking ball right there. Down 0 and 2. McCartney 0-2 offering, high and tight. Millard stays alive here. Man, talking about the sunshine that we've seen the past 2 days and now today as well. Man, have the mountains ever looked cooler when they get that blue haze, direct sunlight beaming right on them? Apparently, a lot of Bob Ross's paintings are inspired by Alaska. I didn't know this.
I didn't know it either.
Ground ball over to third. Hurst spins and throws for out number 1 to retire Millard.
I mean, it makes sense now that you think about it, but you know, you just don't know that. I watched him a lot growing up on YouTube.
Alex Pearson will DH now.
Wasn't around when he was live on PBS, but
No, I didn't watch him a lot when I was younger, but like now, I'll throw Bob Ross on YouTube if there's some like, you know, stream on regular live stream or just some old archive stuff. But I'll fall asleep to it, obviously.
yeah, no, it's really good.
So I don't actually really listen. I watch for about a good 10 minutes, I'm out. Pearson, first pitch swinging, fouls it off. Pearson surprisingly hitting today after yesterday he fouled one off kind of towards his front right foot. And then he had to leave the game mid-at-bat after he was down 0-1, and Will Millard had to come pinch hit for him. But he said it was his ankle, and I actually don't know how much of it even had to do with the baseball hitting off of his foot. Someone mentioned to me something earlier in the season. He drills this one into right center field, but Kai Butler is there to make the play for out number 2.
I mean, dude, he was walking around in a boot last night, so
Yeah, I'm very surprised to see him playing.
I guess he's good to go.
It may also have to do with the fact for his willingness to get on the field that his parents are in town. Mr. and Mrs. Pearson are in the Valley. But now Cash Millard digs in. Miners center fielder hitting 7th. He went 0 for 3 in game 1, but he did score a run in that 6th inning. Looks at ball 1.
What did he do earlier to get dirt on the backside?
Yeah, so it was when Diesel Toth hit that single to short,
that's
and then the
right.
throwing error, he slid home, and then he like rolled over to his right as he got home.
That's right. I remember.
Pitch inside, 2-0. Of course, neither team going to change jerseys in a doubleheader, but Miners rocking them all whites. Love to see it. 3-0 to Millar.
Yeah, I love the icy whites. Nothing is as icy, though, as the Atlanta Braves white. Ooh, they're diffy.
McCartney 3-0 pitch. Just at the knees for strike 1. (3-1) misses outside. It's a 5-pitch walk, and there's a second base runner of the day for the Miners after Cash Millard draws a 2-out walk.
Just wasn't coming close to him at all, so don't even need to swing the bat at all.
Now the 8-hole hitter, Diesel Toth, will dig in here. Carney drops in the breaking ball for strike one. In game one, Diesel 1 for 3. Driving in a run, as well as scoring one. Mitchin, he's the one that hit that ground ball to short. There's strike two. The ball hit kind of right towards second base, and Reese Vassar, the shortstop, running to his left, tried to grab it on the run, kind of mishandled it. It was a really tough play. Then he threw home, and the throw went wide, and ended up allowing two more to come in. This one into the alleyway on the right side and down for a base hit. Cash Millar all the way coming home from third. The throw coming in by the cutoff man. It's going to be in plenty of time. Diesel Toast double. Does not matter. Cash Millar is thrown out at home. And just like that, we're still scoreless going into the third. We've hit the third inning, still scoreless between the Chinooks. Here at Herman Brothers Field playing your Matsu Miners. Cash Millar just got gunned down at home by the cutoff man, also second baseman Carter Reed. After Diesel Toast double.
Third baseman number 1, Drew Hurst.
So good defense from the Chinooks, the best defensive team in the league. Right there. Drew Hurst, 7-hole hitter for Chugiak, leads us off. Saromsky and Reed will follow behind him. First pitch from Blady.
Slow down. Slow down.
Brady
My
Clark.
lady. Brady, my lady Clark.
I tried to say Brady and Clark at the same time and got Blady. Fouled off, 1-1. First two innings, very efficient for Clark. Getting a lot of contact as well. Only one strikeout through two as he misses outside.
Yeah, kind of like Grace. I mean, not as many strikeouts, but just getting a lot of outs in the air.
Oh, just a tough miss by Clark. Now 3-1 against Drew Hurst, who went 0 for 2. in game one with a strikeout and a walk. Clark trying to avoid giving up his first walk of the game. This one hit up the middle towards shortstop Austin Park, and that one going to eat him up. It's going to be ran out by Drew Hurst. Likely an error by Park there after he mishandled one hit right to him. So there's the first base runner of the game for the Chinooks.
I guess it just was a little weird. Maybe tried to transfer it too quickly, took his eye off of it. Something happened.
It looked like it just skipped up a lot higher on the hop than he expected. The way he pulled his hands up towards the middle of his chest so quickly. That allows Drew Hurst to reach for Luke Zaromski, the catcher, hitting 8th. Shows bunt. This one's going to get fouled off the mask of the catcher, Enoy, for strike 1.
He doesn't ever catch a break, does he?
No, he just gets beats up behind the dish. Home plate umpire going to stand there and talk to Hayes and make sure he is all right. Imagine he'd want to get up and walk around for a second, but he stays in his squat. Zaromski shows bunt, pulls back. That one just misses slightly upstairs for ball 1. Clouds once again working in our favor here. Not many above the field, but to the right side, there's plenty, and they're doing work. Ball upstairs, 2-1. Hurst aboard at first after the error by Park. Bunt down first baseline. Goes foul, so 2-2 to Zaromski. Bunt likely off limits here.
Ooh, $1 hot dogs. Go get your $1
Hot
dogs.
dogs are a dollar?
Ready to go. $1
Me.
Man, if they got minor dogs for $1, I'm there.
We get them for free, so.
2-2 hit into right field. Going to get down in front of Babcock for a base hit. Hurst will only move up 90 feet. So there's the first hit of the ball game for the Chinooks.
That's a really good hit from Zaromski. Didn't even play game 1, but,
Now batting second baseman number
you know,
4.
first time up here, just going to go the other way with it. It's a really good piece of hitting.
Man, this is why you come out to Herman Brothers Field. Sometimes we got dollar hot dogs. We also
Good
got
too.
some pretty good baseball going on, I would say. Now 9-hole hitter Carter Reed shows bunt. Pitch clips the outer half for strike 1. So first and second, no outs. Chinooks like the idea of going bunt here. Perfect opportunity to do so in a scoreless ball game. Clark faced the minimum through 2. Now in trouble. Ball outside. It's 1-1. Kenny Millar, the Miners' first baseman, playing about 5 to 6 feet on the grass on that first base side. Godfrey got his heels on the edge of it. This bunt gets down in front of the mound. Clark got it, goes over to first to Diesel Toth, covering the bag. So a 1-4 put out on the sacrifice bunt that is successful for Carter Reed.
The old 1-4. Saw the 1-5 in game 1. Wonder what we'll get next.
Well, shoot, we've already seen an 8-4-2 put out in this one. Infield comes in for the Miners with first run of the ball game, 90 feet away from scoring. Clark just misses outside to Reese Vassar, the leadoff hitter, flew out to left field to lead off this ball game. Clark's 1-0 hit on a line towards center field. Cash Millar has to go back. Turning his body, it's over his head. Hurst will score. Zaromsky following behind him. That one rolls all the way near the wall, and going for 3 is Vassar. There won't even be a throw. It's a 2 RBI double. Chinooks lead it 2-0.
Yeah, he got all of that one. I mean, yeah, Millar can't do much else other than just watch it go over his head and chase it down. The ball was pieced up.
Center fielder, number 3, Kai Butler.
2 RBI triple right there by Reese Vassar. Millar playing up in center field. That one just had all the backspin on it to go over his head. Infield in once again. Kai Butler batting now. Just above the letters for ball 1.
Sucks to think about because he started off the inning with an error.
First 6 hitters Brady Clark faced the first 2 innings. Set him down rather quickly. This one a fly ball into right center field. Millar ranging to his left, catches it in the gap, but that's deep enough to score Reese Vassar. So sacrifice fly for Butler makes it 3-0 here in the top of the 3rd, but there is 2 away.
Just doing a job right there. Jumping on Clark and
Left fielder, number 18, Phoenix.
send it to the outfield. Good job.
At the 5th ball hit to the outfield and caught. So the Chinooks have been able to hit it deep enough in those moments, whether they were presented or not. Phoenix West sees a ball low and out. It's 1-0 with the bases empty. Drew Hurst reached on an error by Austin Park to lead this inning off, followed by Zaromsky's single into right. Carter Reed laid down a sac bunt, and Vassar tripled. Butler with the sac fly. West hits this one out to left. Will Millard got it. That is out number 3, but the Chinooks make it 3-0 as we go to the bottom of the 3rd. Bottom of the 3rd, 3-0. Chinooks have the lead over the Miners. Hazen Inoue leads us off. It'll be 9-1-2
Miners in the bottom of the 3rd.
in this Miners half of the 3rd inning.
Hazen Inoue.
Drew McCartney still out there. He's given up a couple of hits, but has stranded a runner on the base pass. Chinooks able to save a run defensively after Diesel Toe's double. Ended up ending the inning after Cash Millar was thrown out. Inoue swings and misses through strike 1.
Offense got some work to do early, catching up to do.
Did not trail at all in game 1. It was 0-0 going into The bottom of the 6th where the Miners scored 5. 0-1 dropped in there by McCartney. Quickly 0-2 on the recent high school graduate. I bet to Hazen it feels like he graduated high school years ago. I know it's been a long summer for everybody. Especially going this far from home for the first time ever for such a long time. Downstairs 1-2.
Yeah, it feels like at least for me, my spring semester ended so long ago. So much has changed.
No, man, it feels like I graduated years ago. Still unemployed. 1-2 on the ground towards first. Whiff has it. He's going to beat Inoue to the bag for the 3 unassisted. There's out number 1.
Right fielder, number 9, Jackson Babcock.
Top of the order. We'll come up here. Jackson Babcock mentioned he's been on a tear offensively. And a singles machine. 3 for 4 in game 1. 3 multi-hit performances in a row. Shows bunt, pulls back, but the breaking ball's caught a strike on the outside half.
Guess just because Hurst is back a little bit, trying to catch him by surprise, but maybe just bluffing.
That pitch just misses. Outside, good spot from McCartney, but it's 1-1 to Babs.
How do you feel you've changed as a person from when we first got here to now?
It's a good question. Give me a pitch to think about it. 2-1.
We've got plenty, so don't worry.
Yeah, man, I don't know. That's a pretty good question.
You know my answer.
I think I'm just reaffirmed how much I love the grind. The everyday grind of waking up, knowing I got a lot of stuff to do and I get to go accomplish it. Popped up behind first base, just in shallow right field. Caught right on the line by Carter Reed. There's out number 2.
It's a great PR answer.
Yeah, it is. I should get that somehow on a resume or a cover letter or it said in an interview if I could ever get one of those.
Third baseman, Will Godfrey.
And I also learned about myself how much I actually really do like the Texas heat in the summer. Because, man, we keep saying it, but last 2 weeks have been absolutely just brutal and depressing weather-wise. Well, Godfrey going to be drilled on the first pitch he sees. He's on for the second time tonight.
He gets on base. Can you recreate Aaron Judge in the aggregate with Will Godfrey? I think you can.
Shoot, I bet Will Godfrey has a better lifetime average in October than Judge.
Probably.
First pitch skipped in the dirt to Austin Park. Godfrey's going to get a free 90. Little stolen bag for beef. Good eyes there watching that one.
And you know what? Let's look at the real GOAT debate. Will Godfrey, 1 ABL homer. Aaron Judge, 0. I think it's time to start a discussion.
Will Godfrey actually, forgot to mention this, Mr. Minor voted by the team coaches. Maybe Pete the GM. I'm not sure what went into that. We didn't vote, but he's Mr. Minor. He represents being a good team player, smile on the face, willing to help out wherever he can. He's a dude's dude. McCartney 1-1 to the shortstop on a line over to Reed. He makes the catch. 4 out, number 3. Minor strand Godfrey on the bases once again. 3-0 Nooks as we go to the 4th. We're back in the 4th inning. 4-5-6 due up. Ty Beck leads it off for the second time. Did so back in the 2nd. The Miners have a shift on against the lefty Beck. Pull side. He's going to hit it the opposite way, but foul. Park standing just a couple of steps over to the right of second base. Diesel Toth shaded as well as Millar holding the line down. It's just Will Godfrey by himself on the left side of the infield. Outfield shifted just a bit as well. This is the first real shift that I think we've seen.
What happened to traditionalism?
You call this baseball?
Wait till they whip out the Joey Gallo shift.
Oh, yeah.
Second baseman out in right field down the line. Yeah.
I think I've said this before on a game, but the craziest shift I've ever seen, and it just absolutely blow up in someone's face, is the College World Series, Ole Miss versus Texas Tech, maybe 2015-ish. Looks like the shift is going to work. Babcock having to give hard chase towards the line, and he makes the catch for out number 1. But Ole Miss and Texas Tech, and Tech brought in a 5th infielder, and they put 3 on the right side, and the dude hit it right over those 3 guys in the right field where nobody was at.
Yeah.
And they lost the game.
I know what play you're talking about.
Cal Whiff will dig in here. He flew out to center his first time up. Clark right at the bottom of the zone in there for strike 1. 6 flyouts already recorded by Brady Clark through 3 1/3. Last inning, he gave up 3 runs on an error, a single, there's a sac bunt, a triple, and then a sac fly. So the Chinooks played some complimentary baseball. One and one to the Chinooks first baseman. Another late strike call. It's 1-2 now. I really hate that he does that.
I'm not going to lie, guys. That one was kind of outside, but I think that just shows, what a way to stick it for Enoy right there. I guess.
1-2. Called strike 3 at the top of the zone. There's the first backwards K. Second strikeout, though, for Clark.
Hey. Froze him.
Yeah, he did.
Number 24.
I don't know where I was going with that.
Kirby
He did freeze him.
Jenkins.
Right fielder Kirby Jenkins, 0 for 1, flew out to left. To end the second inning, Clark seeming to have bounced back from that third inning here, making his first start of the season. 10th time pitching this summer. All 9 were out the pen. Fly ball to center field. Cash Millar's got it. 3 up, 3 down. Go the Chinooks, and it's 3-0. Miners looking to bounce back. It's the bottom of the 4th. 3-0. Chinooks leading their Matsu Miners. It's 4-5-6 to lead us off.
Number 29,
Canyon Millar
Millar.
has the pleasure of seeing Drew McCartney for the second time. Only 40 pitches through 3 innings of work for McCartney. He stranded a couple Miners on the base pass. And actually, he's just stranded Will Godfrey twice. There's strike 1. McCartney making his 7th start on the summer. Mentioned his ERA was a 4.71 coming into this. Millar goes down 0-2 after fouling that one off.
Yeah, just recently the Miners have had trouble with starters. They've been able to get some runs off relievers and whatnot. You saw that last game and whatnot, but starters have given them trouble past couple games.
Only a 7-inning contest that could be a problem. This one a hard shot into right center field, down for a base hit. Canyon Millar finds some green grass. He now has 2 hits on the day going back to game 1.
Really good shot. Hopefully that gets something going.
Canyon just continues to hit the ball well over this month of July.
And going back to the starter thing, I don't want to see Evan Stratton ever again.
No.
Dude, 15 scoreless? Oh, my goodness.
You talk about the relievers. Miners have usually been better. Except for Caleb Okada. I don't want to see him ever again.
Yeah, he was diffy that day, but I don't know, just a rough day offensively. I say that more than giving him credit.
Now, he did have 6 strikeouts on the season, and he matched that total in like 4 innings yesterday.
Yeah. Sorry, just a rough day offensively.
I'll give him that, though. He certainly had the swing and miss stuff. Millar aboard at first after the leadoff single here in this bottom of the 4th. 1-1 will be the countdown to Will Millard. He disagrees with that call of 1 near the letters. Sun poking out once again. through those clouds. Breaking ball fouled off. 2 strikes on the Miners' left fielder. Grounded out to third. His first time up, it was actually a pretty nice snag by Hurst, who spun and then made the throw. Can't really say the spin was necessary, but it looked cool.
That's actually what it's all about.
Yeah, it is. Though I will say it goes down as a 5-3 regardless. Good block by Zaromski behind the dish. Tune 2 to Millard.
That should actually be your main motivator, no matter your age. You go out and do something to get fire flicks and aura, not to enjoy life. That is satire. Don't take me seriously, please.
I was about to say.
Oh, come on. You knew that.
I kind of didn't really hear you for a second. 2-2 poked into right field. Going to get down for a base hit. Kenny Millard will move up 90 feet. Back-to-back singles to lead off the bottom of the 4th for the Miners.
Oh, that's beautiful. Just having to reach to the other batter's box and poke it out there. That was beautiful hitting.
That brings up the DH, Alex Pearson.
Alexander.
He found some good wood in his first at bat. Hit a pretty hard fly ball out to center. Mentioned he was in a boot after yesterday's doubleheader. He got hurt in game 1. Now, right foot, I imagine, was swollen when he woke up this morning. McCartney misses inside for ball 1.
We got here and then got a bottle of Pete stuff. Got him ready to go for the game.
Peanut butter?
No. It's like Michael's secret drink in Space Jam,
Or like the
if you know.
that infamous Gatorade bottle that says Brady stuff on it or whatever?
What?
Tom Brady.
Oh, Tom Brady. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they did that with Mike Trout too, but they were like totally just trolling. Just because, he's pretty goated.
He is. Mike Trout is goated.
2-0. Outside, 3 straight balls to Pearson.
Might be rattled.
Zaromski going to go out there and talk to McCartney here. Settle him down. Miners back-to-back singles to lead off the inning. Canyon Millar had the pleasure of going first, and Will Millard followed him up.
We're in the 4th inning right now, bottom of the 6th.
Hot dogs are still $1 at Herman Brothers Field. That's pretty cool.
What'd you think of the salmon berry ice cream from Big Dipper today?
I didn't really like it.
It was interesting. It had its own distinct flavor, but it was good.
I only had one little sample piece. So with that one sample, I didn't really know how I felt about the salmon berry. The rhubarb rhapsody that I had, though, whoo, love me some rhubarb. There's strike 1.
I should have asked for a sample, but I wasn't in the best mood, so.
That's some other local stuff, too, that it's a seasonal menu at Big Dipper Ice Cream. So it had changed a little bit since I'd been there last. Don't know that rhubarb rhapsody was better than the Matsu Minor Cracker Jack Big Dipper Ice Cream. Bounce back from McCartney from 3-0 to 3-2.
I don't know. I kind of want to, because it's been a while since I've had the Matsu Miners flavor, so. But I already had one big thing of ice cream, so, should I just say whatever? And
You'll be back tomorrow.
No, that's true.
Or Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah.
Payoff pitch on the way. McCartney misses outside. He's going to walk Pearson in 6 pitches. The bases are now going to be loaded. But it looks like the Chinooks are going to have to potentially make a change here.
McCartney not liking that call. He thought he placed it perfectly. See that walk off the mound towards home plate. What a leave by Pearson.
Yeah, Chinooks will make a change here. And while they do that, we'll step aside. Be right back. Chinooks go to the bullpen. They call upon the submarine righty Paul Whitcop. Stands 6'2" out of Richmond University. Sophomore's hometown is McLean, Virginia. So far on the season, Whitcop has 10 appearances. This will be his 11th. Only one decision. It resulted in a loss. And through 10 2/3, he's got one of the better ERAs of the Chinooks at a 2.53. But he comes in after Drew McCartney loads the bases. So all base runners right now belong to Drew McCartney. It's Cash Millar steps in here with his brother, Canyon on third, Will Millard on second, Alex Pearson on first. Whitcop gets a swing and a miss from Millar for strike one. Chinook still up 3-0 here. Miners certainly look like that score is about to change. Millar batting now, Toth on deck. Misses outside 1-1. Then Enoy after Toth.
What is this tomfoolery on the bump?
Is it unethical to throw submarine like that?
I think so.
I think it's cool if it's on your side. Millar hits this one up the middle. Here comes his brother, and that one gets away from Kai Butler. Millard will score with no throw. Just like that, Cash Millar makes it 3-2. Miners inching closer.
Way to do a job. Stayed back on it. There's not as much velocity coming out of Whitcop's arm. And hey, how about you just send it right back where it came from?
Now batting second base.
Alex Pearson only gets up to second there. Cash Millar singles. 2 runs come across. After that single brings home Canyon Millar, and Will Millard probably was going to get sent anyways, but Kai Butler, that one kicked away from him. There's an E8 in there. Diesel Toth sees strike one. Oh, 1 the count to Toth. Whitcop, 4 pitches into his outing. He's giving up a hit. Diesel hits this one to the right side, but it's going to go foul, and no play for Jenkinson right.
Just RBI number 5 and 6 for Cash Millar this summer.
He hasn't been presented a lot of opportunities with guys on, I assume. I don't think we've seen him in those spots that much.
Yeah, that was huge.
Singles machine, though, that's for sure. Whitcop will miss inside. It'll be 1-2 to the Miners' second baseman. Toe trying to find a little bit of what he did back in game 1. He drove in a run, going 1 for 3, and he doubled back in the second. Inning ended after that, though. That one nearly hits Diesel. Would have loaded the bases, but it just goes to a 2-2 count.
You don't want to get hit. You want to lace another double to right center. How about that?
The way Toe swinging the bat, why not? Still no outs in the inning. 3-2, Chinooks lead it. Poked foul by Toth.
Good job to protect. Finish with the one-handed swing, but yeah, just throw the bat head at it, stay alive.
Whitcop taking his time. Another 2-2. This one hit hard towards short and caught on a line. Vassar stabs it out of the air. So Toth will line out. Hit is stolen by Vassar's first out of the inning.
Just not enough behind it to get it over his head.
Designated hitter number 22, Kaden Bessent.
Now the catcher, Hazen Enoy, digging in here. Saw him get a couple of hits in game 1. He was also hitting in the 9 spot then, but just as the DH, catching here in game 2. He's going to get this one through the right side for a base hit. Alex Pearson running very slowly. And Jenkins is going to pause with the ball. Pearson coming home, doesn't slide. They say he's safe. What a weird play. Whitcop in disagreement. Chinooks are upset. Pearson, we mentioned that right ankle is really bad for him right now. Crazy that he's on the base pass. He stopped and jogged into third. Jenkins was bobbling with the ball, was not in a hurry to get it in. And so JJ sent Pearson home, and with no slide, he's safe.
That was, interesting to say the least.
So after all that, Hazen Enoy RBI single ties us up at 3.
Right fielder, number 9, Jackson.
Way to jump on the first pitch, though, right after the line out and find a hole.
That's the 4th hit of the inning for the Miners, all 4 of them singles. So runners first and second with 1 out. For Jackson Babcock, the leadoff hitter, takes ball 1 from Whitcop. So since coming into the game for Paul Whitcop, gave up a 2 RBI single, a line out, and then an RBI single. 1-0 at the knees, called a strike. Miners bluff on the bases and got the Chinooks to say runner. One to Babcock. That one inside nearly hits his right elbow. Miners got 3 runs on 6 hits. Chinooks have 3 on just 2. Runners do take off. Double steal. Cash Millar going into third. He's safe. Enoy stealing second as well. So second and third with just 1 away.
I mean, Cash Muller has wheels, and Whitcop not the fastest home or has the fastest velocity, right? So I think that's a good idea to steal. It works out.
Now the infield comes in for the Chinooks as the go-ahead run is 90 feet away. Insurance on second. Babcock having a really good last 3 games. That one comes inside. It's ball 4. Bases are going to be juiced for Will Godfrey.
First open. Didn't think about doing too much, Justin Chase. I don't know. I think the Chinooks need a change here.
They've got nobody moving around in left field in their bullpen. But now Will Godfrey, 1 for 1, singled in the first. Got hit by a pitch in the third. So far in this game, he's the only guy to have been stranded on the base pass for the Miners. They've stranded 2. It's been him both the times he's reached. So he looks at ball 1. Austin Park is on deck. If he comes to the plate, that'll be the 9th guy the Miners have sent to the batter's box here in this bottom of the 4th inning. 1-0 fouled off. There's strike 1 to Beef.
You know, following the walk to Babcock, if you're Whitcop, I mean, this is the last guy you're going to get to chase and try to save you, so you have to come in the zone.
Mentioned Godfrey getting his first hit since exactly a week ago today. He's drawn a ton of walks. Fouls this one off the hands. And it'd be 1-2 to Godfrey. The Chinooks now getting someone moving around in left field. Whitcop has gotten the only out of the inning, but 2 singles to drive in 3 runs and a walk. So they're loaded against him. There's another ball outside. 2-2. Godfrey drew 3 walks in game 1. And another ball right there to Beef. It goes full.
Always seems to do.
Sees a lot of pitches, that's for sure. Can he draw walk number 4 on the day? Free pass 5 on the day. Whitcott payoff pitch. Fouled off to the left side. A couple guys giving chase, but not going to be able to get there. They would have been able to possibly get that one, but they didn't really have any urgency at first.
Possible they're just letting it drop so Cash Millar can't score, maybe?
Yeah, that probably makes more sense.
I don't know. Just you're risking letting Godfrey see another pitch, put one in play.
Last RBI for Beef was against the Oilers a couple days ago with the bases loaded to get a go-ahead RBI walk. He hits this one up the middle. Reed over at second on to first. Inning-ending double play. So Whitcop eventually gets out of it, but not before the Miners, at 3 runs in the inning on 4 hits, have us tied up. Brand new ball game going into the 5th. So going to the 5th, the ABL standings have changed just slightly. And dadgummit, folks, I apologize. I didn't put the new one in there. But I could tell you what it looks like because I remember the Miners won game 1, so they go to 17-12, putting them in first place. The Chinooks drop down to 17-13, now in third, a half a game back of the Miners. So the Miners and the Bucks tied for first. Winning percentage essentially has the Miners in first place. And then nothing changing on the right side of that graphic. Bucks, nothing changing there either after they split the doubleheader with the Pilots earlier today. And that is so annoying because I did update it. Just forgot to put it in the computer.
Drew Hurst.
It's okay, man. I forgive you.
It's all right. Good thing that I did do it because it's burned in the back of my mind. Top of the 5th, Brady Clark still out there through 4. Giving up 3 on just a couple of hits. The Miners just tied this thing back up. He's pitching in a tie ball game now as her swings and misses at strike 1.
Yeah, you only let up 2 hits, but one of them being that big triple, another guy reaching via the error. So in the 3rd, the Chinooks just timely hitting.
This one hit towards left field. Will Millard doesn't have to move, but maybe a few steps forward. It's a quick out number 1.
But he's bounced back strong. Retired 5 in a row, or 6 in a row, actually.
It's an 8th fly out by the Chinooks today. That's pretty similar to what Grace did. He got a lot of flyouts. It's either flyouts or strikeouts for Coop. Brady has yet to get a ground ball for an out. Except for maybe the sack bunt, if you want to count that. Back in that 3rd inning. (1-0) the count to Zaromski. This one hit on the ground towards Austin Park. Hits off of him. Spinning throw over to first in time. What a recovery by AP. There's the first ground ball out for Brady Clark today.
You know, he made that mistake in the 3rd that led to a run, and thought I had another one, but yeah, what a job. He throws a seed across the diamond.
Hops are gnarly over there where AP's at.
Reed.
No matter how much work you do to the dirt or anything, the lips are crazy. Difference between the thick grass and the soft dirt is a lot. Another ground ball right back to him. This one fielded cleanly, thrown cleanly as well. 1, 2, 3. Brady Clark's fired up. What a response by BC as we go to the bottom of the 5th. It's the bottom of the 5th. We're all tied up at 3. Brady Clark just threw 5 pitches to get the Chinooks to go 3 up, 3 down. What a bounce back from him after giving up 3 the inning before.
11, Austin Park.
And Austin Park leads us off here. Whitcop is still out there. Where the Chinooks threw that first inning, he gave up 2 hits. None of the runs charged to him, though, because it was Drew McCartney, the starter, who gave up 2 singles and a walk to start at bottom of the 4th inning. So McCartney finishes with 3 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, giving up all of those earned with 2 walks and no strikeouts. Two-0 the count to the minor shortstop, hitting 3-hole here in Game 2, just as he did in Game 1. Misses inside, 3-0.
Take back what I said about the minors not able to hit starters because, I mean, technically they were able to get 3 across on them in 3 innings. Much better.
There's strike 1 from Whitcop. Chinooks do have action in their bullpen. It's number 27, Colin Ott. Fouled off by Park. Count will go full. Just a little bit late on that one. That was on the outer half, and he was able to hit it pretty solidly. Said time and time again how much Park is being thrown pitches on the outer half. That one come in, nearly drill him. That's ball 4. He will take his base to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
I think if you're the Chinooks, I think Whitcop's time is done. I mean, they were teeing off on him.
First baseman number 29.
Now he walks the leadoff guy.
Kaden
I think they should go to a new arm.
At the second, walk out the pin for Whitcop. making sure the new arm is ready to go. I think this may be his last hitter, unless he does something like get a double play. And his ball 1 to Kenya Millar. He led off the bottom of the 4th with the single, came around to score. First minor run of the evening. Been playing for an hour and 26 minutes here in the Valley. Park takes off for second pitch, up and in for a ball, and it's another stolen base for Austin Park.
Not the best of jumps there, but doesn't matter.
That is 16th on the season. And boy, did Ryan Dara jump out to a nice lead. He's got 19.
I think he had himself a day this morning.
Yeah, probably in
the Pilots.
That 14-4 win, I'd imagine.
Probably ran all over him.
Here's ball 3 to Millar. So I believe Dara finished yesterday's doubleheader with 16 stolen bags. The gap was only 1 or 2 between him and Park. That certainly changed. 3-0 upstairs. That's a 4-pitch walk. Back-to-back walks by Whitcop here to lead off the bottom of the 5th. And that should be it. As the Chinooks coaching staff stands up, the infield converges on the hill. Little Funky Town blasted through the speakers of Herman's Brothers. Does this song make you think of Shrek?
I was just going to say. Goated franchise.
You ever play the Shrek game on the McDonald's website?
Oh, McDonald's. I thought you were going to say on the GameCube.
No. There used to be a Shrek-like bunch of games you could play on the McDonald's website back in the day.
No, I played some sort of Shrek game on the GameCube. It's a vivid memory.
So Colin Ott comes on. We'll take a break while he gets a few warm-up pitches in. We'll be right back. So Whitcop is done after back-to-back walks to lead off this bottom of the 5th inning. It'll be Austin Park at second. He stole second base, and then Kenya Millar over at first, facing Colin Ott. New arm for the Chinooks, the senior out of Columbia International University from Indian Land, South Carolina. Double steal on for the Miners, pitch for a strike. They go down to second, but Millar is in there safely. Another double steal for the Miners.
Right off the gate, or right out the gate, new pitcher, and Zaromsky, you could see him try to initiate contact with Millard, but he doesn't budge, so good on him, because if he did, they could call that interference, but good position to take the lead now.
Now 6 stolen bases for the Miners today. 2 of those to Austin Park just in this inning alone. Infield in. There's ball 1. So it's a 1-1 count to Will Millard. So far on the summer for Colin Ott. He's making his 6th appearance. He started a couple games. Millar skies this one. Foul, but towards the right field line. It's going to be caught by Jenkins on the run. Spinning throw towards home. Not going to be in time, so it's a sacrifice fly that scores Austin Park and puts the Miners on top 4-3.
Risky play for Jenkins to get that out, and I will say he made it a little close.
Surprised that Jenkins did go and make that play, considering that it allows Park to tag up and bring home the go-ahead.
Alexander Pearson.
But coming into the game, Ott had a 3.86 ERA in 14 innings, 13 strikeouts in the ABL this summer. Just misses outside for ball one to Alex Pearson. 0 for 1, but reached on a walk and scored just last inning. Infield still in for the Chinooks. It's going to be popped up into shallow left center field. Kai Butler, Phoenix West. He's got it. No, it falls out the glove of West. It's going to be an E7 for the Chinooks, and Pearson will be aboard at first. Millar stays put at third.
God, that looked like the easiest out, number 2. Going to keep the guy on third. Right, get a good bounce back out, and just dropped it. Miscommunication, something.
Chinooks have been the best defensive team all season. And just coming into this one, this doubleheader today, they've struggled a bit. They only had 30 errors on the season. They might have come in with only 29. I imagine Game 1 stats have pushed where they committed 2 errors. In front of my face, it says they have 31, and make that 32 right there. Ball one outside to Cash Millar. He had a 2 RBI single last inning to score his brother and Will Millard. Chance to drive in his little bro Canyon once again, who's on third. Going to sky this one off, foul. I don't believe my eyes. Jonathan Anders is pinch running over at first.
Huh.
Big John's running the bases. He's a relief pitcher. But Pearson, that foot, he's not able to run on it. He can hit, but he can't run. There's ball 2 outside. For reference, the Miners and how thin they are, the lack of depth that they have because of injury and yada yada, the only available player on the bench as a position guy for this game is Cooper Grayson. He just shoved 6 innings. There's ball 3.
Big John on the bases. Yeah, I mean, these guys are
desperate.
Only 19 deep, 18 if you take out Pearson.
Yeah, I mean,
it's rough.
He was listed as available to hit for game 1. Obviously, he didn't come in. 3-1, Millar gets the bunt down on the first base side, and he's going to be tagged out by Cal Whiff. No, he says he's safe. The ball came out his glove. The field umpire says he is safe. It came out off the tag. So Kaden Millar comes home to score.
What in tarnation? I mean, what a job anyways. Even if he does hold on to it, you know, you bring in a run, get extra, you know, double your lead basically. What a job from Cash Millar, and then that happens. I don't know. We've never seen this from the Chinooks.
Cal Whiff pleading his case for saying that did not come out on the tag. Seeing it live, it didn't look like it. It looked like it came out just a few seconds later, though I think the action of tagging Millar did force it to get looser in his glove. As the Chinooks pleading to their coaches, we need you to have our backs on this one because we completely disagree. And to be fair, the field umpire's making the call just past halfway between first and second. He's far from halfway down the first baseline. The argument doesn't matter.
Such a weird scoring, too, because Millar was going to get the RBI, so he does.
Second baseman, number 7.
Then also, too, even though he scored on an error, too, the Canyon Millar scores, it's an earned run. I mean, that's a weird play.
I think error's the right way to go. Diesel toe swings and misses. And one high for strike one.
But how about 4 RBI all summer and now 3 today for Cash Millar, or this game?
A 1 just outside. So Jonathan Anders on second. Cash Millar on first. Anders running for Pearson, who reached on an error by the left fielder, Phoenix West. Mentioned Pearson cannot run on that right ankle right now. There's a ball downstairs to Toth.
And I think that's the right call, too. Seeing him try to run the bases last inning and barely scoring, that was rough to watch. So I figured if he got on again, they'd go to a pinch runner.
2 runs in this inning for the Miners. Another big swing from Diesel. It's 2-2.
Do we get a Big John at bat later if it comes around? Probably not.
That would be cool.
No, they'd probably put Grace in there, I guess. Or if they're up, I mean, who knows?
Count goes full to Toth with a base open. Only 1 out in the inning. So since Colin Ott came in this game, it was a sacrifice fly by Will Millard in foul territory to score Austin Park. Then an error in left field. As Toth's going to hit this one into center, Kai Butler going back, and Jonathan Anders tagging up from second, going to third.
Oh, he almost fell.
They're on the corners with 2 away.
That's great base running, man. Technical, very technical. See how he timed it up?
Man, somebody get Tech State head coach Steven Trout on the phone and let him know
Designated hitter number 22,
he's getting
Hazen
an absolute
Inoue.
weapon out of Jonathan Anders. This dude can do a lot of different things. He can run the bases, coach. Come on. Probably wouldn't be happy to find out he's running the bases, but
Probably
Ball.
not.
ball outside to Hazen Inoue. RBI single last inning for Inoue. Just below the zone, 2-0. I think it's pretty obvious the Chinooks are slightly frustrated with both umpires, especially here in game 2. Whether it's a zone or calls made in the field. Cash Millar takes off for second. Zaromski's going to hold on to it. No throw. There's the second stolen bag of the day for Cash Millar. Make that 7 as a team for Metsu. 4 in the inning alone. Three-0. Called a strike. A very late call from the home plate umpire. Hazen was not in a rush to flip his bat at all. He just took way too long to call that a strike. You got me thinking that I'm watching college softball right now, the way we're taking all day to call balls and strikes. 3-1, chopped over towards first. Snagged by Whiff. He'll flip it to Ott, and that will end the inning. Miners strand 2 on the base pass, but they add 2 more, taking advantage of mistakes. They have a 5-3 lead going into the final 2 innings. It's a 6th inning. Miners lead it 5-3. They match their run total from game 1 in that 5-0 shutout win. It'll be 1-2-3 against Brady Clark. There's strike 1. That's her 2 RBI triple back in the 3rd. Now a 2-run lead for the Miners. They score 2 runs from Park and Millar, who reached on walks, but no hits in the inning. 2 errors committed by the Chinooks. They stole 4 bags. I mean, just what a bounce back for the Miners after being down 3-0.
Little comeback action. Taking advantage of free passes and errors, yeah.
Rolled over to 3rd. Godfrey on the run. Scooped and picked beautifully by Canyon. There's out number 1.
Right now, yeah, Clark is just rolling.
How about Brady?
Who needs strikeouts?
Not Brady. He's only got 2. Mentioned this is only his first start of the season. He's come out the bullpen 9 times.
Butler.
He's moved into a closer role for the Miners, but with Jackson Baker gone, Colin Aloisio had to leave early. He steps in, and when the Miners need it, with all these games being played so close together, come on, Coach, I got you. It's 1-0 to Kai Butler. Drove in a run back in that 3rd inning. One dropped in there for a strike. Clark will miss inside there. For the Miners, if they would have lost both games today, which obviously cannot happen after winning game 1, Chinooks would have taken the head-to-head over the Miners. So through 6 games this season, it's 3-3. Both teams have won 3 apiece. And that doubleheader that we will play in Chugiak on Tuesday, I beg your pardon. Well, let us know who's going to own the head-to-head between these two, because both are very close to making the top of the world championship. Butler flips his bat, but it is called strike 2. Count runs full.
Oh. Flair for the dramatic.
Now, I'm really intrigued to see which one of the teams gets left out between the Chinooks, Miners, and Bucks. It was the Miners and the Bucks last year. Is Clark asking, is that one just a little bit outside? All right, well, he gives up a walk. His first of the ball game. Let's Butler reach with one away.
Competitive 3-2 pitch also, but it's a good take from Butler. I mean, there's a reason he's been cruising along, just filling up the zone.
So Phoenix West digs in. He's 0 for 2. Couple balls hit in the air. He had that error last inning with Alex Pearson up. Ball hitting a no man's land, shallow left field. And he came in and cut off the center fielder, Kai Butler, and it just hit off his glove. Didn't turn out to hurt the Chinooks, though. He hits this one hard towards Austin Park. Over at short, he's just going to have one play. No, he's got the whole thing. That's an inning-ending double play. Austin Park races Butler to second, beats him, and fires on the run to get West at first. So 5-3 Miners as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Fourth pitcher of the game in for the Chinooks is Danny Slask, coming in relief of Colin Ott. Slask, a 6'1" submarine southpaw from the Masters University. Just finished up his junior year from Sherman Oaks, California. So this is the second submarine pitcher for the Chinooks this inning. They go with Whitcop, the right submarine. And then after Ott is done rather quickly, it's a southpaw submarine in Slask.
Brady Clark, just like Cooper Gray, 6 scoreless with 2 hits allowed. Did it a different way, you know, not as many strikeouts, but now on the season after that, and I'm sure he'll get another one. 18 in the third, he's got a 1.96 ERA. Chills.
Chills. It's 0-1 to Babcock, who's leading it off as the leadoff hitter, now 0-2. Slash slowing down these hitters. He's making his 6th appearance on the season. For whatever reason, the stats that show up on his bio are hitting stats. I can't see his pitching stats from what I'm looking at. That one's fouled off to catcher Zaromsky. He's going to need a second.
Oof.
And the PA guy just played some, honestly, some giggly noise that was a little too much. The Chinooks players from the dugout were throwing their hands up. I'll take a minute for the catcher Luke Zaromsky here. So this is Danny Slask, got a 6 ERA. As Babcock rolls one over to Reed at second. On the first, there's out number 1. Hard 90 from Babs, but will not reach here.
You know, I love the heart.
Me too.
Third baseman number 4, Will Godfrey.
A lot of Beef fans, huh?
Heck yeah, I'm a fan of Beef. That's Mr. Minor. Swings and misses. 1 for 2, hitting to a double play last time up to end the 4th inning. The Miners scored 3 runs to tie this thing up, and then they added 2 back in the 5th. Take a 2-run lead, so 5 unanswered after down 3. Another swing and a miss by Beef. Slash from the third base side of the rubber. Gets a swing and a miss, and they're just going to say it's fouled off. Was that not caught by Zaromsky?
I think he picked it or something.
Okay, Beef stays alive. Didn't really hear anything either. Another 0-2. This one going to be poked into left field and down for a base hit. It's a 2-hit night for Will Godfrey. It's a 1-out base runner for Matt Sue in the bottom of the 6th.
When was his last multi-hit game?
Let me know when you find out.
I got you.
That's your job now.
Number 11, Austin Park.
A lot of Austin Park fans here, too. I imagine these are probably just people that have been here
They got a little stuff in their system.
since 4 o'clock game 1. Maybe, 5 o'clock they came a little later or something. And they've just been to the beer garden like 8 times.
Nothing wrong with it.
No, I hope they're having a great time. I mean, how could you not? Matsu Miners baseball, sunny skies, warm weather.
Beef's first multi-hit game since July 8th against the Glacier Pilots when they run ruled him. That's when he had 2 triples that game. Went 3 for 4. 3 RBI.
My gosh, you're so smart.
Dude, thank you.
How did you remember that?
Computer. Computer.
2-0 to Austin Park. Slask just staring at Godfrey. 2-0, right under the letters for strike one. Park reached on a walk, stole second, stole third, and then scored in the fifth. He's got 17 swipes on the season. Now 2 behind the Bucks Dara. Beef takes off for second. That pitch inside nearly hits Park, and Zaromsky can't even grab it. Another stolen base for the Miners.
Getting back to their old ways. They had been struggling to steal bases consistently past couple games, and back on track.
8 on the day now for Matsu. That's a second for Beef on the ball game as well. They pulled out the stat a while back. Obviously, you steal more bags usually in games you win because you have more guys on. This Park will draw a 5-pitch walk, but the number between stolen bases and wins versus losses for the Miners was just so drastic. It was something like 48, 49 in wins and 13 in losses.
Baseman number
Yeah.
29.
It clearly showed that when they're not able to swipe bags or do not get as many guys on that are able to go steal bags, or sometimes they're just conservative and not stealing bags. Doesn't help them out, but they've been able to set guys up for big moments like this one right here. Canyon Millar could do some more damage to the Chinooks bullpen right here as he sees strike one. So 2 walks on the day drawn by Austin Park. Millar 1 for 2 with a single, couple runs scored on the day for Canyon. Hitting cleanup for the second game in a row. Out in front, that one just drops right underneath the bat of Millar. It's 0-2. Say for Sunday, a lot of people off work. They've found themselves at Herman Brothers Field. Super solid crowd on hand, though. In the righties batter's box. Dadgum, I'm leaving. I'm done. Calling it quits.
Did I need you? Please, no. I'm super vulnerable right now.
I'd say 600 people here for sure. All throughout the doubleheader. So Millar will go down swinging. It's the first strikeout for Slask, and actually, it'll be the first time that a Miners hitter has struck out all day long.
Number 19, your left fielder, Will Millard.
Now Will Millard drove in a run back in the 5th on a sac fly and foul ground. Singled and scored in the 4th inning. 2 on, 2 out. It's ball 1. Maybe this is a sign that the Miners getting back to where they were on that stretch in early July, where they were scoring a bunch of runs and they were not striking out hardly whatsoever. Mentioned they've only struck out once today now. Millard disagreeing with that call and letting the home plate umpire know. Sudley.
Sudsy.
Subtly.
Subtly. Sudsy salmon.
Sudsy Salmon.
Let me get one of those. Bad.
Millard lays off. It's low for a ball. And Slask, Zaromsky look frustrated. Based on their body language, I thought they had strike 2. Last third base side of the river comes home and misses upstairs. There's 3 balls on the Miners left fielder here as he'll walk multiple feet out in front of the mound. Walk all the way back around it. Trying to gather himself here. He's got a base open, but obviously do not want to walk them loaded. Chinooks do not have anybody throwing in the bullpen. 2-run game here. Miners want insurance. Chinooks have 3 outs to work with as an offense. Poked hard, but foul on the right side. It'll go full. Both Godfrey at second and Park at first will be on the move with the force and a full count right here and 2 outs. Payoff. This one's going to be poked into right field, and it's going to find green grass. Godfrey's being waved home. The throw is not going to be in time. It gets past Zaromsky, the catcher, to the backstop. Park will come home and score, and they're not even worried about Millard. He'll go all the way to third. How about that? The RBI single right there, and then after the throw, a run comes home, and Millard gets all the way to third. Make it 7-3 Miners.
I mean, what a job, right? You just floated out there to right field, and then I don't know what happened at the backstop once that ball got by.
We actually cannot see that part of the backstop. There's a platform in front of our press box that covers about, 5 to 8 feet from the fence towards home plate. Nonetheless, Cooper Grace pinch hits here in the spot of where Alex Pearson would be. They didn't want to let Jonathan Anders swing it. That one in there for strike 1. Pearson did score back in the 4th, though. Reached on a walk and then on an error. Cooper Grace will swing and miss. There's strike 2. Grace hitting in game 2 of this doubleheader after getting the win in game 1. 6 shutout innings in the start. Only 2 hits allowed and 9 strikeouts, matching his season high in a single game. 0-2 just misses.
Put a cherry on top of this day if your Grace can do something right here.
I asked him at the concession stand, actually, between the games. Said, I know you were worried with it being 0-0 through 6. You were shoving. He said, nah, we were hitting the ball good all day. I wasn't worried. So, hey, what do I know? I like his confidence in his guys regardless of what the scoreboard says. Tells you a lot about what's going through the mind of Cujo. 2-2, 2 outs. Will Millard on third. Slash comes home, nearly hits Grace. It'll run full. Payoff pitch on the way. It's going to come inside. That is ball 4. A walk is worked by Cooper Grace, and the inning extends here.
Now batting.
We get Star Wars in the background as Cash Millard gets ready to dig in. Be the 4th minor hitter to come to the plate this inning that has batted in the 2 innings before as well. There's ball 1 to Cash. So if the Chinooks not able to hold on here, they fall to 17-14 on the season. Currently 17-13. Miners 17-12, trying to match the Bucks win total at 18 as well. So Miners could go from 1st to 3rd, back up to 1st, and stay that way in a matter of 24 hours. So that shows you how close things are. Slask will miss inside. 2-1. Still no action in the Chinooks bullpen, given that, well, now they've got to score at least 4 runs with 3 outs to work with. They're on the corners, 2 away, and the 2-1 misses outside. Base open for Slask if he does walk Millar, but that would bring up Diesel Toth, who's on deck. Toth's already doubled in today's game. Lined out to short, flew out to center. He's hit the ball pretty well. That pitch misses. It's going to be back-to-back walks. The 3rd walk of the inning for Slask. Ducks are on the pond for Toth.
Umpire not giving Slask anything.
I can certainly see why the Chinooks may be frustrated with the umpires on the field and behind the dish. But then I don't feel as bad when I look at the errors committed. That certainly doesn't help you. Conversation going to be had at the mound here for the Chinooks. So we get some free falling by Tom Petty. What you know about Tom Petty?
And the Heartbreakers? Come on. Yeah, don't ever question me again.
All he did was just finish their name.
Yeah, well, that just lets you know I know.
You didn't tell me anything about them, though.
Don't need to. I let you know.
Yeah, this guy doesn't know ball, guys. It's okay. All right, the conversation's over. Diesel Toth with the bases loaded and 2 away. 8th hitter sent to the plate by the Miners in this 6th inning. Slash trying to get out of it. Pitch in there for strike 1. Babcock grounded out to start off this inning, but then a single and a walk. Then a strikeout, and then another single by Will Millard with an error by the right fielder Jenkins on that play. Allowed 2 runs to score on that play. And then back-to-back walks has us loaded here. And pitch low for a ball. Will Millard's on 3rd. Cooper Grace is on 2nd. And Cash Millar is on 1st. Miners 7 runs on 8 hits. Chinooks 3 runs on 2 hits. 1-1 fouled off. Big swing from Diesel. Been playing for 2 hours and 6 minutes. As this is going to be a 7-inning contest since it is a doubleheader. 1-2 to Diesel outside. Deuces run wild. Tomorrow we'll be back here at Herman Brothers Field at 6 p.m. hosting the Anchorage Glacier Pilots. They're 1 for 3 in their last 4. Got swept by the Chinooks in a doubleheader yesterday and split a doubleheader in the Mayor's Cup with the Bucks today in Anchorage. Diesel ropes one into left field. West moving on to his right, but he makes a play. Hard out number 3. Slash finally gets out of it. Miners lead by 4 with 3 outs to go. We're in the 7th inning. Brady Clark is still out there. It's his first start of the season. Man, has BC impressed. 63 pitches through 6 innings. And he's in line for potentially a complete game right here in his first start of the season. He's got a 4-run lead to work with. So Miners just added 2 more insurance runs.
Hitter number 25, Ty Beck.
7 unanswered for Matsu in this ballgame. They were down 3-0 at one point. First pitch is cut on and missed by the cleanup hitter Ty Beck. Through the last 3 innings for Clark, he's faced the minimum 3 up and 3 down frames. For a guy that's usually just been out there for about 1 inning, he's looked good. Through 6, ground ball to Toth, can of corn to first, and there's out number 1.
I think what's crazy is of his 6 innings, 5 of them are 1, 2, 3 innings. It was really just the third where they got 2 or 3 runs, 1 unearned. He's been working crazy efficient.
Only 2 hits on the day for the Chinooks, and those both came in that inning number 3. Single and a triple. Now Cal Whiff, the first baseman, watch out. Batting with the shades on here. That sun over behind the right field corner, maybe a little bit closer down the line. But as you know, it's 8:59 local time. That sun does not set this time of year in Alaska. It is the land of the midnight sun. 1-0 catches the outer half. Ball and a strike to Whiff. 0 for 2. Backwards K back in the 4th. He was actually the last guy to strike out against Clark. Only 2 Ks on the day for BC. 1-1 cut on a miss. Beautiful slider there. Mention again tomorrow, we're back here, Herman Brothers, at 6 p.m. for a game against the Glacier Pilots. Doubleheader on Tuesday against the Chinooks in Chugiak. It's our final road game of the season. It'll be 2 7-inning games at Lee Jordan Field. Then on Wednesday, 6 p.m., got the Pilots once again. We close out the ABL regular season on Thursday, the 30th at 6 p.m. against the Bucks right here at Herman Brothers. Long and loud foul ball there. That one feeds the trees. If it were fair, it would have been gone, but alas, it does not matter.
Alas.
For Clark being able to pitch likely this whole game, that's huge for the Miners pitching staff that needed a lot of rest. They've only had 2 pitchers listed as available for this one. I mean, they had 3 pitchers on the lineup card, or 3 players available off the bench today. 1 position player and 2 pitchers. They've managed to show up offensively and make it tough on the Chinooks. Whiff is going to draw a walk there. Didn't seem like that one hit him. So this game extends only the 2nd walk by Clark today.
Get another ground ball right here.
Fielder number 24, Kirby Jenkins.
Only the 5th due to reach base in this ball game for the Chinooks. One of those men reached on an error. So whiff it first for Kirby Jenkins. There's a ball outside. Flew out to left in the 2nd. Flew out to center in the 4th. Jenkins, along with many other Chinooks hitters, under it. Only a few ground ball outs in this one. He'll foul that one off. Clark actually hadn't gotten a ground ball out through 4. And since then, 5. Five of the last 7 outs via the ground ball. Actually, that'd be 6 of the last 7. This one's got into right field. Babcock has got it. There's 2 away. Chinooks down to their final out.
Let's go just 75 pitches so far.
This is Greg Maddox-esque by BC right now.
I agree.
Now, Greg Maddox has also thrown 9 inning complete games with under 80 pitches, but for a dude making his first start of the season this late in July, this has been very impressive, and it might end in 76 pitches. Cash Millar's got it. The Miners sweep the doubleheader over the Chinooks. They are right back in first place and in a commanding way now. That win number 18 on the summer for Matsu. Make it 18-12. Chinooks fall to 17-14. Move down to third place.
We're close to the playoffs. Have a great night, everybody. And
Absolutely huge from Brady Clark, going the distance. Miners don't need to use anybody out of the pen. And then 2 must-win games, and they dominated.
2 hours and 15 minutes, your final game time in this 7-inning doubleheader. Once again, Brady Clark, just an absolute masterclass. A dude that had appeared in 9 games, all out of the bullpen, has 3 saves. He's been a closer for the most part for the Miners. He gets the job done in 76 pitches. He only gives up 2 hits on the day as well. That might be the most impressive performance I've seen on the mound all season.
You know, we've seen some good ones, some dominant ones this summer from the Miners, but yeah, that's up there.
Certainly impressive. So, I'm Kaden Bessent with my partner Ben Cameron. We are going to stay right here. I imagine that we do get an interview of some kind after sweeping a doubleheader. At least I would hope so. So we are going to stick around and see if anybody comes up here. Don't go anywhere. Just listen, have your ears open, and we'll be back. All right, welcome back. Head coach Tyler LeBrun joins us in the booth after the Miners bounce back, getting swept yesterday. They sweep the doubleheader over the Chinooks today. They jump from third back to first place. I mean, talk about the grit from your guys being so thin as they are.
Gutsy.
Jump out and do that today, man.
Gutsy. I can't be more proud of them. I mean, I wasn't a part of game 1, but I got to watch it, and it was gutsy performance from Cooper Grace. When your bullpen's as thin as it is, for him to go out and give us 6 scoreless, right? And then our offense do what they needed to do was huge. And Brady Clark, man, in game 2, I mean, we didn't know who or what we had left going into game 2, and we kind of said, let's give him the nod. He's a strike thrower, and he goes out and gives us a complete game, which was huge.
76 pitches, too, for Clark. I mean, a dude that hadn't started a game all year. And
yeah.
He's been the closer. He comes in and does that.
It's funny. I guess he told Ben that I was throwing around the idea the other day about starting him, and he's like, man, I haven't started for a while. I haven't built up, and so I'm thinking we'll get 40, 50 out of him. And he told Ben, our pitching coach before the game, he's like, I got an 80 in me. So I knew we were in good shape when he said that. He was locked the entire day.
And then talk about your offense just being locked in and taking advantage of mistakes, especially in game 2. The amount of stolen bases kind of came back. You stole 8 in game 2.
Yeah, but you got to pick your spots. I mean, they had some guys that were a little slower to the dish, so we were trying to take advantage of that. The catcher in the first game, Austin can't remember
Young.
he throws it so well behind the dish, and so he minimizes your running game a little bit. But we found some exposures in game 2, and again, we talked about it a little bit as a team last night that our offense is going to really have to pick us up and score runs, and we did that in both games today. And we scored late in the first game and came back from 3-0 in game 2. So kudos to our offense as well. It's 1 through 9. It's not just 1 or 2 dudes. Everyone's contributing where they can.
And then you got the Pilots tomorrow. Only going to be 1 game. Finally get a break before probably 2 more doubleheaders in the next 2 days.
Yeah.
How important is it to maybe only get to play 1 and rest the small amount of guys you're working with?
Yeah, we got some ideas we're kind of jumbling around with. We're talking about some things where we can get guys off their feet for half the game and put some guys in different positions. I know the Pilots are low on bodies as well, so it might be one of those barn burners, 15 to 14 games. But we got some things, so you might see a little bit of a different lineup roll out tomorrow. We'll see.
All right, well, Miners win 2. Thank you so much, coaches. We'll await some new guys. I imagine we've got a couple of pitchers coming up after the way the 2 starters shoved today. And starting off, we'll get the hero from game number 2. Go ahead and throw that thing on, BC. All right. You haven't started all year. It's only your 10th game of the season. 76 pitches. You throw a 7-inning complete game. Talk about just getting ready to go start a game for the first time this summer.
I mean, yeah, we don't have a lot of guys out of the pen right now, so I was ready to go game 1 today. Didn't need to be used, and then got told I was starting game 2. Not a lot of guys behind me, just knew I had to pitch contact, try to keep the pitch count down, and go as deep into the game as possible.
And talk about just trusting your guys behind you. They play good defense today, and you only struck out 2 guys. You really let them work.
I mean, yeah, we got a really good group of defenders behind me. Keep them involved. They're going to make good plays all day, get them involved early, keep them involved throughout the game. Keep pitch count low, keep balls in action. Guys are going to want to make plays behind you.
And then talk about, last question for you. You're down 3-0 after that 1 inning. They only got 2 hits off you. Those are the only 2 in the game that you gave up in that 3rd inning. You're down 3-0, and then your guys 7 unanswered throughout the rest of the game. They got your back.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I didn't really think too much when I let up 3. We had a lot of game left to work. I knew our bats were going to come alive eventually. Just had to, hunker down and put up some zeros, some quick zeros, let the boys get back into the dugout and stay hot.
All right, thank you so much, Brady.
Thanks so much, Kaden.
Brady Clark, 7 innings, only gives up 2 hits, all in 1 inning. And he gets the win in game number 2, only 2 strikeouts. He did it all in 76 pitches. That's what you call shoving right there. How about another dude that shoved? The Miners thin on pitching, and, well, they had 2 guys step up. Clark, and now think back to game 1, Cooper Grace. Cujo, 6 innings, scoreless, 9 Ks. You match your season high in a game with 9, just like you did your last start out. I mean, it looked like from right here that curveball was working for you. That thing was thrown for a strike a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. It was that, and fastball inside command was something that really helped me. Working east and west with the fastball was what kind of let me stay out there after kind of a rocky first inning. And credit to the Chinooks hitters. I mean, they had a good game plan of making me throw strikes and kind of got to me a little bit in the first, but was able to battle and knew my bats were coming behind me at some point. So yeah.
And then I talked to you actually at the concession stand. I mentioned it, but I asked you if you were worried having, you were pitching as well as you were. The guys hadn't scored any runs through your first 6 innings. And you said, well, I wasn't worried. They've been hitting the ball well all day. Talk about the confidence you have in your offense to have your back.
Yeah, no. So I see those guys go to work every day. And I knew that it was just a question of when, not if. So, yeah, and obviously they came to show up in the game 2 as well. But I knew it was only a matter of time before they broke it open in the first game. So.
And then kind of the first month of the season, you spent some time mostly with the bullpen. You didn't even pitch that much. You were hitting, but, I mean, you spend so much time with the pitchers. You know Brady Clark pretty well by now. He sits in front of you on the van. to see him get his first start and then throw a 76-pitch complete game in 7 innings, how awesome is that, knowing how much help you need from every pitcher who goes out there?
Yeah, it's huge. I also live with him up here, so I know him pretty well. And yeah, I mean I'm ecstatic for him. He's a great guy, and I mean obviously he was given a big task today. Obviously not throwing more than an inning maybe prior to this start, but going out there and competing, I mean I had no doubts about him coming in, and neither did anybody else. So.
All right, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
Coop, what a job done by you. He gets the win in game 1, 6 scoreless innings, only 2 hits given up with 9 punchies. And then we just talked to Brady Clark. He gets the win in game 2. Only 76 pitches needed to get the job done. Only 2 strikeouts as well as Ben Cameron comes back with us. What do you have, BC number 2?
Hey, I tossed 5 scoreless, dude. That's what I did. No, pitching staff was absolutely nails today. They just got to keep that going. And the offense, too, just putting together crooked innings, right? They kind of were slow in the first game, but, then they put up a 5 spot. It was pretty dominant, and I don't know. What a way to bounce back after dropping 2 to the Bucks and then dominating the Chinooks. I think, they won by 5 and then 4. It really feels like they won by more than that both games. They just got to keep it rolling.
With the way the pitching dominated, they certainly felt like they won by more than that. Crucial part of the season coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games left on our schedule. Miners have played 30. 6 more to go. They're in first place at 18 and 12. We've got a game right back here tomorrow starting at 5:45. First pitch around 6 against the last place Anchorage Glacier Pilots. Any last words from you?
I think the Pilots, they're trying to play spoiler. They've been doing it. Bucks thought they would get an easy sweep. They beat the Oilers twice. So they got to keep their head up and just play their style of baseball. I think they'll be fine.
We'll see what happens. From Ben Cameron, I'm Kaden Bessent. Thank you so much for listening to 14 innings of Matsu Minor Baseball today. We'll see you right back here tomorrow on YouTube.